Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. Hair in my mouth. There we go. Um, should we start that over again? Nah. So, hi, it's the weekend. I hope you're having a good morning. And look at you're up. I don't know if the sun's shining or what, but you're here. So, let's connect first for peace. All right. So, we're going to just take a minute. And you can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. And your feet, if you're standing or sitting, are shoulder or hip distance apart. And you bend your knees. Elbows are out. We're going to bring our hands in front of our chest in prayer position. Okay? This connects the heart channel. We've got heart meridians in the palms. So we're connecting like a beautiful loop. So whether you're religious or not, if you notice that that is something that is calming for you, then you might want to do it more often. Just to calm yourself down and to bring peace. So we're doing it to allow ourselves to feel connected to the peace from the earth, to feel connected to the peace from the universe, coming up and down and through us and filling us up and having so much extra that we're just radiating peace. And let the idea of being always connected, always radiating peace, be part of your characteristics. How about that? All right, so let's do 1 minute. Breathe any which way you want and just enjoy being a peaceful radiator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How did that feel? If you've been doing this with us for a while, I would really love to hear your experience. Um, I just go right into Shen so much faster, which is why I sometimes forget all the things we're supposed to be doing. But I'm paying attention today. But I would like to know how you feel, if you've been able to do that with us. All right, good morning to Lynn, June, Isabel, Dorothy. Start bouncing from the knees if you haven't already. And of course, remember again, with Spring Forest Qigong, you can do the standing, sitting, or lying down. And we're just going to bounce and let everything wake up and just be so alive right now. Can you remember a time, any time in your life, where you just felt so alive? That's my goal for all of us, is to feel so alive, so connected to every part of us and to our dreams and our wishes and the things we love, nature. So that's pretty awesome goal, right? Because why? If you're feeling connected, if you're feeling one with the universe, and then you realize, wow, look at, there's so many possibilities. I can choose this possibility, that possibility. And sometimes we're just so busy, we can't see them. So, are we so busy? We can look into that, right? Look into that. Be curious. Why am I so busy? Am I doing just my jobs, or am I doing someone else's jobs? What do I want to experience today? And sometimes it's great to have these tools, obviously, these tools like Qigong or any other kind of modalities you use. Last night I used a, what's the guy's name? I can't think of it. The bath salts. It's Dr. So-and-so, I don't know. And I used that with really hot water and I soaked it out. So if you ever want to talk about things, let me know. Hi, Susan. Bouncing, we're noticing. Breathing in through the nose, okay? Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Notice what you notice. Are your eyes closed? If you can, close your eyes if you're comfortable. And let your mind start focusing inwardly. What does your forehead feel like? Is your forehead all wrinkly? Smooth it out. Is there tension in your neck or your shoulders, your armpits, or your tens of, in your fingers even? What are your knees saying with this bouncing? Are you working at it, or are you letting yourself bounce? Take your hands down. Hi, Maria. We'll go side to side. I am uh, appreciating that I couldn't see very well. And um, and we didn't know about it until I was in junior high, and and I was in the back, seated in the back of the classroom. Hi, Pam. Because my last name started with D. We had a small class, so I was always in the front row, or maybe the second row, so I could always see the board, right? So what was there to know? Hi, Martha. Let's do our shoulder shrugs. Lift the shoulders, head goes back. Release the shoulders, head comes up. Now notice, as you do this, pull your shoulders down. As you do your practice, anytime through the day when things happen to you, if you have sighing or, yawning, which are not definitely associated with being tired or totally bored. Let's do this 2 more times. Shoulders up, head back. Or if you have like these swishes in your eyes where they just kind of like they're blinking but they're already closed. Those ones for me, for sure, let me know that something's updating. My nervous system is updating. Something is updating. Pull the shoulders down. So as you're doing this, we're doing our practice nice and slowly today. We're bringing in awakening heart. Let's notice. Shoulders come down, head comes up. Pull the shoulders down. Notice if you're having some kind of sensation, or it might be something different entirely. I don't know what it could be for you, but that's letting you know there's some kind of update happening. You released, you transformed some energy. So let's just really pay attention and bring in this awakening heart. Yeah, awesome. All right, so that was the shoulder shrugs, and we're going to slowly move to our tapping and cupping. And so you want to make sure your knees are still bent. I'm finding mine are a little bit, not totally locked, but I'm going to come down even more. And when you bend more, you're actually cultivating more kidney chi, more energy for the day. And it's good for your muscles. It's actually good for your heart. So we're going to tap here for a while and get under, if you've got glasses, get as close as you can to that edge of the eye socket. And we're going to tap with enough firmness that you can feel it reverberating in the back of your head and coming down the middle of the body. It's opening the front channel. And we'll move to the beginning of the eyebrows. And we'll tap here also, right here at the eye socket, right there where the eyebrow starts. And see if you can feel where that vibration's going. Is it going to the back of the head? Is it going down the spine and down the back of the legs? To the back channel. Cup the top of your head. Firm enough. So we'll hang out here for a little bit, and I want you to pay attention to where it's going. Can you feel it in your jaw? Can you feel the vibration moving down the throat? How about down into the chest cavity? Through the diaphragm. How beautiful is that, that this vibration can help to open up the diaphragm. Master Lin talks a lot about when we sit, blockages happen here. That's why he loves dolphining. I need to bring dolphining back into this practice. What if it's coming down? Can you feel it coming down now through into the lower abdomen? Down through the bottom of the torso entirely and the legs. And can you feel it down in the bottom of your feet? Now you don't have to go and you whack yourself to get it down in the bottom of your feet. I'm not asking you to do that. Just let the vibration as you continue to cup do that. Hi Marlene, hi Faye. All right, so cup the front of your forehead, I mean, with one hand, and cup the base of your head. And kind of think about sending the vibrations into your brain. Wake your brain up. Good morning, brain. You should be able to feel that vibration in this hand. That's why it's kind of nice to do this, because it also, I don't know, seems to help make a little more reverberation, or maybe make a, reverberation or something like that. You come down to your C7 and massage this, which probably is in pretty good shape already because of our shoulder joints. I so love that I discovered those. Thank you for my, I'm going to say thank you for my concussion that I was made. So I listened to Master Lin when he talked about this for someone else, and then brought it here for us. All right, let's clap. So we're doing these things. We're cupping, we're, tapping here and there, we're bouncing, we have our knees bent, we're thinking about our spine being straight. Why are we doing it? Why are we doing all this? When I first started, I started doing it because I was so anxious with COVID and the responsibility of taking care of my family, and not knowing and not having, the people that normally would support me in my life anymore. And then I asked, see what you do, you gotta ask for what you want. I said, okay, I need some help here. And then I realized, well, I was meditating, but I wasn't moving. I wasn't physically moving because we were stuck in our homes. I was like petrified, right? So I looked up, come up on your toes, down on your heels, avoid this if you're pregnant. I looked up exercise to help with anxiety due to COVID. And within a very short time, I found Master Lin. And I did his practice. And I said, oh yeah, that works, that's for me. And so you go and you ask the question, be curious. It's like, okay, such and such is concerning me. What can I learn? What can I be aware of that's going to help me? All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that was the active exercises. So I just want you to bring in some energy from the earth up through your body. Let it go. Feel rain of love and light coming down on you, whoosh, and into the earth. I'm going to bring in our front tree into our practice, because unfortunately it's coming down today. It's one of those river birches, so there's 3, and we've had it since we moved in, and it was like the thing that said, oh, this is our house. So I'm sad about it. And I put incense and thank the tree. I'm going to bring it in. Ooh, feels good to bring him in here, so he can move to his next journey. He, she, they. Trio. Yeah. So bring in what you want. Bring in who you want. You want someone, you have something that's on your mind, a situation, bring it into the practice. Why not? We're connecting with the entire universe. We're asking for what we want, and we are trusting that it is going to happen. So we're standing here, we're getting to beginning of the universe position. Stand with your feet shoulder hip distance apart. Relax your shoulders, elbows out, stretch your fingers and toes. Allow your breathing to perhaps even out as you breathe in and out through the nose. Touch your chin in a little bit. Let the tip of the tongue touch the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. And breathe and notice what you notice. Feel the life within you. Say thank you. And feel joy bubbling up from within. Is that your liver saying, I love you? Your heart, your lungs, your stomach, kidney system, all your systems, liver. And then that bubbling up joy brings that smile to our face, doesn't it? We say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. Allow that to resonate, the truth of it. The universe and I combine together. And you feel yourself lighter and lighter, almost lifting up, phasing between form and light, between chi, and physical. I know I'm doing the good job when my heels just get pushed right off the floor. And then you connect to what's most divine for you, and your heart's open, so that's so easy. Our awakened, open heart. And you just connect, and you might even be surprised at something that you now, with your heart open, that you may have forgotten that part of you. And you pour in your intentions. My intention for a beautiful journey for our river birch tree in the front of our yard. For our yard. Too, right? For our home. And let's bring peace in. And we're going to take our hands up over our heads. And we're going to do about 4 minutes of connecting heaven and earth. So my hands are up like this, and I'm holding a giant beach ball. And if you want it to be, an energy ball or the sun or whatever you want, go ahead. And we breathe in, and we lower at the knees. And we breathe out, and we straighten back up. And maybe you're holding that sun from the center of the universe. And you're burning with the peace from the universe. And you start sweating. Maybe you're having a totally different experience. So I'm going to do my best to just get you started and let you experience this. Know that you're connected to peace from the earth, pumping it up through the movement of your legs. Know that you're connected to the peace of the universe. You might even think of that as a lens that you're holding up. and you're just having the focus of peace shooting through you. You can use the color yellow. You can think about any part of your body, especially stomach, spleen, pancreas, any part that you are looking for some kind of healing, some kind of answer. Close your eyes if you can, and then just experience what you experience, okay? We've got about 3 minutes left, all for you. And when you come back to the top the next time, hang out here for a few moments and then slowly let your hands kind of drift down and feel what you have cultivated. Resistance. Maybe you're putting your arms through clouds, or putting or like, oh, you know how fun this would be? Okay, so you know if you were in, I had kids at the right time where they had all those ball pits. So what if you were in a giant pit of balls, but they're all teeny, okay? And so you just kind of bring your arms through all that. And if you have phobia about it, they're all brand new balls, sterilized and everything like that. All right, and your imagination, right? Make it a good one. So bring all that peace, all your experiences, whether you felt anything or you felt nothing. Bring that in, because that is your experience, and honor it. honor it and bring it all in as a ball of light in the lower dantian and give it a spin. I love doing that. Spin it, spin it, spin it. It gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and even smaller and even brighter until it turns into a tiny little energy pill you tuck deep behind the navel. Mine's another little fire pony. It's a white fire pony. Oh, so for tomorrow, as we're rubbing our face and hands and coming out of it, Master Lin says this is a special day to where the energy is could be very volatile, and so bring yourself to that peace. Do good deeds today and tomorrow especially. All right, and just be grateful. Just keep throwing if something comes at you that's unusual, or an argument just starts up for no reason, then pause and think of a way to be grateful. And we're going to just help the world through tomorrow. Okay, so allow yourself, like he says, don't be afraid of it. Just allow yourself to be aware that you might be more volatile. You might be, it may be a little harder to stay in balance. So do more kind things. Take a little more time with things. Maybe say, okay, I got too much stuff on my schedule for tomorrow, so what can I move gently to another day? All right? Hi, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn and Dorothy and Lynn. I love having Lynn's all over the place. And Maria and Pat and everyone who's with us today. One giant 10,000 hand breath in. And how about we ask that tomorrow is peaceful and calm and heart awakening. Wake up our beautiful heart. Can we have both at the same time? I do not know. Let's find out. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.